How are you doing? I am really excited about this weekend. We have our first in person service in the sanctuary. Unfortunately, seating's a little bit limited. If you haven't seen the emails yet and you want to join us in the sanctuary, we're having to take reservations. But we're going to have the gathering in the sanctuary. We'll have another gathering out in the parking lot. There'll be some tents up this weekend. So there'll be fellowship in the parking lot. There'll be fellowship in the sanctuary. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to sing. We're trying to abide by the guidelines that we've been given by our governor. We want to respect the authority over us. I am really looking forward to the day that we can gather in the sanctuary and sing together and enjoy a full service. But for the time being, we're going to be able to gather in person. Kelly and I are really looking forward to it. If you are of a mind to tailgate, we had about 25 people last week. Had a fantastic time. There are speakers hooked up out there. People are watching on their phones, and some folks are just sitting in lawn chairs and listening. So whether you're online, which is perfectly acceptable, we're going to be online for a long time. And for those people that aren't comfortable gathering in person, I want to encourage you to tune in online. We're offering the same type of quality service that we have before. But if you want to come and join us, either sign up to come inside or tailgate with us. And Kelly and I will come down after the service, and we're looking forward to just some in-person fellowship. And I'll tell you, I think that our hearts know that we're made to be in relationship with each other. God made us to be His family, His children. For those who believe in Jesus Christ, we're one with Him, one with each other. And when we're apart from each other, we long for each other. There's a little hole in my heart. I've been telling you ever since the lockdown that I love you and I miss you, and I do, because you're family. And so we get a chance to a little bit of in-person fellowship this weekend, and I'm just amped up because of it. So here we are at the end of the day. Let's prepare our hearts for the weekend. Let's spend a few minutes in the Psalms. I've got a little bit of green tea here to relax myself at the end of the day. And why don't you grab something? And once you're settled, let's turn to Psalm 84. Psalm 84. Now, this psalm was written by the sons of Korah, and that's kind of an interesting story in itself. There's encouragement there. The clan of Korah rebelled against Moses, and with disastrous results. God opened the earth and swallowed them up, all the sons and daughters. But now we find out that there was a remnant. And the remnant has been redeemed and reconciled to God. The sons of Korah are now serving in the tabernacle, perhaps getting ready for the temple, maybe being in the temple. We're not quite sure when this was written. But it's a story of reconciliation, and a story that shows us that God deals with a remnant. There's always a remnant that God deals with. And so here's what the sons of Korah have to say about gathering. Starting in verse 1. How lovely is your dwelling place, O Lord of hosts. My soul longs, yes, faints for the courts of the Lord. Now, a lot of us can relate to that. A lot of us have that longing to be together. And the sons of Korah know what it's like. So they long for the courts of the Lord. And my heart and flesh sing for joy to the living God. Even the sparrow finds a home, and the swallow a nest for herself, where she may lay her young at your altars, O Lord of hosts, my King and my God. Blessed are those who dwell in your house, ever singing your praise, Selah. I love that last line, because we know now that those who dwell in His house, whether we are online, whether we are in the parking lot, whether we're in the sanctuary, whether we're separated, whether we're physically together, those who dwell in the house of the Lord are blessed. And that means if you believe in Jesus Christ as I do, that you're blessed. Oh, it's going to be a sweet weekend, but it's only a deposit. It's a deposit on more weekends to come, a deposit on more of us being able to get together as time passes, and a deposit on the eternal unity that we will have, singing God's praises and singing of His joy forever in His presence when we're in heaven. I look forward to this Sunday. I look forward even more to that point where we stand in glory, worshiping Him together forever. I love you. I miss you. I hope to see you this weekend.